Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 64 of the Star Wars Popcast. My name is Christopher.
My name's Patrick.
And I'm Lex.
And we were supposed to have a special guest come up on, but something came up, I guess. So perhaps we'll have her on later on. But yeah, well, we still have an exciting episode, some stuff to talk about. So, but
Yeah.
how was your guys' week?
Pretty good. How about you guys?
Good.
Pretty good.
I picked up a pop today. I've got a couple pops. I got some stuff sent to me. I picked up a pop today. You guys get anything, Patrick? I know you got some stuff.
I've been picking up some stuff. So
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have had some things on pre-order, which one of them I'm just.
Do you want to share? You want to share your pickups for the week?
Okay, I don't mind. All right.
Okay.
I have picked
How about you, Lex? Did you pick anything up?
I have been so busy this past week with like finals wrapping up, but I am going to the mall tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be able to find something. We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
So I did pick up
It's so cool.
Darth
Nice.
Maul in the Bloodfin, which is just for the record, I want to show you. It will fit in the box that goes sideways, and it would fit in a normal size box. So that extra box for $15, a little bothersome, but
Yeah.
because I know a lot of people talking like, oh, will that fit? Just for the record, it does.
Yep.
I did pick up Obi-Wan,
Love
and
Yeah,
I did
so-
pick up the Jar Jar. I did pick up the Jar Jar as well.
So you guys missed last episode. I had Ricky be my special co-host last week, which was fun, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw the episode, but he said he's going to take over the podcast there.
Okay, Ricky.
Yeah, he said he's taking over. He's going to be my co-host from going forward. So
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
but we were talking, and he brought up the fact that Obi-Wan that you just had, I don't know if it's the same sculpt, but it's a similar sculpt as the old Obi-Wan. The
You
Smuggler's
know what?
Bounty.
I compared them next to each other. It's
Are they pretty close? They're pretty close, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you. Where did I put the other Obi-Wan?
Yeah. So I didn't get a chance to pull mine out, but
All right, I got them.
it does look pretty similar.
So this is the older one, and this is the new
Oh,
one.
he's backwards. There we go. Yeah. So like same,
Very
almost the
similar.
same stance. Yeah.
Almost.
So I like how they did that.
But I do like the way they treated the robe on this version better.
Yeah.
See how
But
it kind of
I do like they did a similar pose for it, kind of like almost like a foreshadowing, I guess.
Yeah, I
It is
think
the
they did.
same character.
But it's slightly different, and I do like that. It is different. So I'm happy.
I think
about
it's cool. You can still see like through his legs. Like it's not just the robe goes all the way across. Like, I think that's
Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mikey
they
says,
do-
"Good
they
morning,
do
crew."
have-
Good morning, Mikey.
Morning, Mikey.
But yeah, they do kind of look similar, but they are different. And I like the Jar Jar one. Surprisingly, really has a lot of motion to it. And I kind of mentioned it in my what's in the box or on the hunt I did for it. Because he's like moving, so his ears kind of flapping. That ball, you kind of get the tension of it as he's swinging it. It looks really cool, and the ball is actually kind of like it's not 100% clear.
It's like translucent. Yeah.
It's translucent, but there's some sparkles in it. There's
Yeah.
some cool sparkles in it. So I was like, ooh, I really like that. I really like that. Now I was gonna go back to box lunch because I want to try to get the Queen on the Throne and one of my battle droids if I can, because I have 2 battle droids on pre-order. And I'll cancel. I figure I'm going to keep them on pre-order and cancel them as I get them, especially considering I have the Queen Amidala on the Throne ordered through Entertainment Earth. And guess when the ship date, when I'm expected to receive that? September.
Yeah.
I'm not even, I took a screenshot because I had to what? Like, you got to be,
September?
Yeah, so I already canceled the Darth Maul Bloodfin because I got that. So I was like, yep. And the reason, got item elsewhere. You know, I can't sit there and wait. You know, this is this is what collectors want. They want it, and they want it now.
And especially like someone like you who does on your channel does like images, and you try and keep them as relevant as possible, right? With
and again,
newer stuff, right? So
I do, and I mix it in like with maybe some new stuff that I get or some stuff that I just had that I've never photographed in some time, you know. So I try to mix up, but trying to have the pops as they come out is kind of fun because we get to see them, we get to show them off, we get to talk about them, we get to photograph them. So having to wait to September, are you kidding? Like others say shoot in June even. So I thought that was odd. I don't know. If I find it in the wild, I get it. Have you found
on Target they have the releasing on 6/11, but like all of the pre-orders are sold out, like even of the retro ones. The only one that isn't sold out, go figure, the Watto.
Yeah. Because literally that Watto
I guess the young Annie too. He's not sold out. But those are the only two.
So I went to Hot Topic this morning because I think we've discussed it. Like Lex, your Hot Topic posts if they get new pops in, and they say like we're getting this many in, come like 10 a.m. for opening, whatever.
Yeah.
So they posted for Jar Jar, so I went and picked up Jar Jar. So that's the first one I've seen in the wild so far.
Nice.
So I'm really happy with this one. I like the look of it.
Yeah.
So that's what I picked up today. Yeah, and I love like the hold on, let me grab my figure because it's the same color as like the carded figures, right? So it's like the same.
That's
right? I was going to say,
I like how they did that, right? Even like the gold trim at the back, like they copied that, right? So I like
100%.
I like how they did that.
I love the boxes on them. I think they look like, I feel like overall Funko like really, other than the Watto, I feel like they nailed it. Like
the Watto was a disappointment. So that's what I got today.
It's a disappointment too, guys. But I also, in retrospect of me dumping on it, I do think that had you not picked up that celebration, this is a perfect Watto to have.
I was just gonna say that too.
But even then, the celebration one is not that expensive to pick up, like aftermarket.
No,
but it's not one that you see everywhere though either. So
I think the one from Celebration's a little nicer because he's kind of interact. He's got something in his hand as opposed to
he's got the data pad or whatever it is. Yeah,
so it has a little something. And I noticed his one eye's a little squintier in that version, and also the leg that's kind of up. Like where it's kind of bent.
Yeah, I think they switched them.
Yeah, it's like little differences when they did the sculpt.
But it's not enough for me to buy it, so I'm passing on the Watto. So so that's what I got today, and then so you guys didn't get the Mandalorian Bitty Pops yet, did you?
I did not.
I only have the one set.
Yeah, so I had like 2 extra Grogu with the cookies. So one of my subscribers, AJ, who watches the channel, he pops in the chat sometimes. He offered to trade me the Grogu with the frog for one of the Grogu with the cookies, and then he also traded me for, what did I have? I had the extra Tusken Raider. So he sent me the Chrome Stormtrooper there. So that's the last one I need from that set. So that set is now complete. And then that's the Grogu with the frog there. Nice. Yeah, so I'm only missing one from the Mandalorian wave now, and the other one's complete now. But so he traded me 2 for 2 there, but then he sent me this one and just as a gift. I didn't even know he was sending me that.
Oh, wow. Is that the one with the balls?
That's the one with the balls, yeah. She's a little bit testy.
That's the new one.
Yeah.
But that's a cool one.
I mean, it's a good pop. I like it.
Yeah. No, but I appreciate it. So AJ, if you are watching this episode on the replay, thank you very much, my friend. And it's nice because I made a new Funko Pop collector friend and a fellow Canadian as well. So it's nice to meet somebody else there. So
I have a question
I appreciate
for you
that.
Yes. So I know you guys have all seen it because everybody who's a Funko Pop collector has seen this one. With in regards to the battle droid, that image that someone claimed. Yep, I knew you guys would have this. This image that kind of popped up. What's your opinion, fake or real? Because like I think it could be faked, but it could be real in the fact that they just misboxed it. Because this is too easy.
We'll dive into our pop report and discuss that a little bit more in depth.
Okay.
Unless Lex, you mentioned you didn't have anything. Too busy with school. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? after your school's done, you're going to be making more than Patrick and I, and you're going to be buying all these pops later. So,
I mean, I still plan on buying them. I just this week like crushed me, but I've got 2 weeks off, so I've got some toy hunts that I need to do. So we'll see.
Yeah. Let's dive into our pop report.
No need to report that to him until we have something to report.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the comment that they put under this when Disc Trackers posted it is that a collector claimed to have received one in their order that wasn't revealed in the wave. What do you think? I don't know if it's just like a misprint or something, or maybe it was a misstep, but if you look at all the other three, like these are still like the regular.
Yeah, those two are regular. Yeah, the other one's a yellow. Yeah.
And it's not like so different from the other one. Like it's literally the same pop, just has the yellow accents. So I don't know.
Yeah. It could be faked, but I also feel it's almost too easy for Funko not to have jumped and done this. And maybe it was just accidentally mispackaged at some point somewhere.
Yeah. I can see that.
I honestly could see this being like,
a chase
somewhere around May 4th being like an exclusive shop, pop sell at somewhere. I don't know where, but I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it could have just been like a mispackaging, like accident, because even the box says Battle Droid, same number and everything. And I feel like if they were to do a separate variant of it, like it would be like a Commander Battle Droid, or like they would have emphasized that. So maybe it just got put in the wrong box too soon.
Yeah. Even if he faked it, I mean, I ordered 2 and kind of hoping or wanting to see if they do this. Because if they didn't, this is exactly what I was going to do with my second droid. So, and do a custom with it. So I'm kind of game for it either way.
You should have ordered a case of them.
A case of battle droids.
I mean,
they come in a case of 6, right? So they come in a case of 6.
I think 2 or 3 would be fine. 2 or
no,
3,
but if you got the case of 6, and usually how they do the chases, they do like 1 out of 6 is a chase. Usually,
I think it depends on the piece count, but usually
on
I think
the piece,
it's 1 out of 6.
It's yeah.
But I don't know. But now that I'm looking at the comments, a lot of people are speculating that it's just like a custom paint job.
It could be. Who cares? Either way, it's fun. Either way,
it's a good custom paint job, though.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I mean, I think it would be cool if they did that, because I know like a lot of people, at least with like Lego minifigures, they build their like armies and stuff. So now I feel like Funko is giving us the opportunity to build like a Funko army, which is like going to be enormous. But I feel like throwing in like a Commander Battle Droid would be pretty dope.
It'd be easy. Like I would buy it. Like it's lazy just to slap some yellow on and call it a Commander Battle Droid, but
Hasbro does it. Everybody else does it with their figures.
I would buy it. Like when they do it with clones and stuff like that, I don't mind it as much as when they just use the same sculpt of Princess Leia and do it in a different treatment. So
I agree with that.
But now that we have this, maybe we can get like that red version that we saw on Geonosis, and we get the chase with the body and then the 3PO head on it.
Yeah,
that's what
cool.
I want. I'm hoping they do that for like Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
So we could actually get that in the future, possibly. Who knows?
I mean, I think
maybe someone painted it and put it back in the box.
They could have.
I mean,
Hey, you never know.
I'm just hopeful that maybe Funko was thinking ahead and saying, we've seen this done with other companies, other brands doing the same kind of character. So it would be an easy money grab. I can't see why they wouldn't have.
I mean, they've done it themselves, though. Like, if you look at the Clone Trooper, like the original Clone Trooper Funko Pop, the original 501st is it's the same sculpt with the blue. Yeah. And then they did the green one.
The green one.
It's the same sculpt.
The Shock Trooper one.
Right. The Shock Trooper one. It's the same sculpt, just different colors. So
I think with the clones and droids, though, you can get away with it because they aren't different other than the paint job. But when you do, as you said, Chris, like the same character, like the Ben Kenobi repainted 5 different times, that's when I'm like, you can't really get away with that. But battle droids and clones, I feel like it's, even though it sounds simple, it is like accurate,
Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards like it was they boxed it by mistake. So I'm hoping it may be an exclusive or something.
Nah,
Right? Because what is it? What's coming up? San Diego Comic-Con will be first. That'll be first the first big one. So it could be an SDCC exclusive. They packaged wrong, right?
Because they just had, what is it, the C2 something to
the
C2 something to the
C2E2.
Chicago one?
Yeah, they had one con that didn't have any Star Wars.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not usually like a huge con for Star Wars pops, right? Like ours, we get the San Diego, we get the New York one, and we get the what is it, the Brazil one? That's the winter convention exclusive with the purple sticker.
one.
Yeah.
The
Those are
Chicago
the three.
Comics and Entertainment Expo C2.
Yeah, it's that one. Not one Star Wars in the lot, so I was kind of bummed.
Yeah, but I don't think we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have a lot to begin with, I feel like, for there to even like be a possibility of a Star Wars one, you know.
Yeah.
I did get confirmation from Ozzy's, and I just checked before getting on here, so I know it's definitely shipped and everything because it says fulfilled. But the Glitterami Ahsoka is coming.
The witch?
That her universe.
Ahsoka,
Oh,
okay.
The glitter one is on its way.
Okay.
I'm excited for that one. I know it's different, but that one, I think, honestly, if I can ever have an opportunity to meet up or have an autograph session, that's the one I'm getting signed. The box, for sure.
Yeah.
I might even have her sign the base too. I don't know if they're able to do that when you're paying for if they sign it 2 places. I don't know. I've never done that. Never had an experience.
I feel like if anyone was going to be lenient like that and sign it 2 places, I feel like Ashley would do it.
Yeah. Would you now? Let me ask. Would you guys have the box signed, or would you do like the plates like you guys do? What? So someone that hasn't ever really had an autograph session, I do have an off-world Jawa signed by someone that played it from my friend picked it up. He was chatting with the person at the Rhode Island Con. Box or plate? What do you guys think? What's your?
I guess it depends. Like,
yeah,
I'm getting D. Bradley Baker's autograph on the plate because I don't really have anything for him to sign like in box or whatever. So I'm getting him to sign the plate. But then nice. Wedge, Dennis Lawson, I have a piece of art that Gina Long Illustrations, the girl that I get the stained glass art from. She sent me like the smaller one. Yeah, so I'm gonna get that signed by Wedge, and then I'm thinking because I got an extra Ahsoka vintage collection figure that I picked up at Dollarama last week or whatever. So I'm thinking I might save one for myself and get her to sign that, but she's like $150 for the autograph.
Who? Ashley Eckstein?
Yeah.
Really?
I'd still do it.
Yeah, she's pretty pricey. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get her autograph.
I think I paid like $150 for like a selfie and the autograph. But I mean, for me personally, I think it really depends like what you're going for. The only reason I've gotten the plaque signed is because like I guess with Ezra, he doesn't have a pop to sign. So I was like, I might as well just get the plaque signed. Same thing with D. I didn't have the 2-pack of Captain Rex at the time or like the single Captain Rex, I mean, I could have maybe picked up like the 5-pack of, the Bad Batch and had him sign that. But I mean, I think it really just depends. Most of my autographs are on pops, but I just have the 2 plaques signed because they don't really have pops that I have in my collection.
I love your plaques, guys. I think that you, Tony, Ricky,
they're nice plaques.
I love those things you guys got.
Yeah,
I mean, I really like them.
Yeah,
and they're fairly inexpensive.
She's charging. Right? Yeah, they're like, I think I got charged like $30 or something, $40
for per or for all of the ones.
Yeah, for the 1 plaque. I only got the 1 plaque.
Well, maybe it was like the shipping up to Canada because I mean, when I paid
the shipping,
that's what it is. $30 for the 3 of them. Like with
because it costs it doesn't cost anything to ship in the States.
They're like $16-$18, and I think when you like do multiple, like,
with the it was with the shipping. But I'm looking at Ashley's prices. Yeah, for the autograph up here, it's 125 Canadian for the autograph. So
I'd do it just to meet her. I mean,
I know that's what I was thinking. I was contemplating on her or possibly the one who plays Morgan Elsbeth, Diana Lee.
Oh,
Soanto or whatever.
Yeah.
In No Santo, I think is how you pronounce it. Like, because I'd probably just do the photo op with her instead of the autograph, because I don't have anything for her to autograph, but the photo op's $95. So,
I mean, I think for me, out of all the autographs that I've gotten, Ashley by far has been the most like memorable experience.
Yeah,
She took
I
the
feel like
most
she
time to
talks
talk to me.
She talk. Yeah,
like,
that's what I've seen.
Yeah, she like really spent a lot of time with me, and I felt like it was really worth my money, and I walked away feeling like so good about myself.
Yeah.
I've heard that from you, Lex, and that's why, like, for me, if I was gonna get a signature and I had to choose, like, do I get the photo op or this? Like, between you and other people that met her, I just watched that interview Tony had with Darth Jesus, which I really enjoy his stuff on TikTok a lot. So I just think just hearing about that experience as a fan and collector, I have to feel like, what would be the best experience and money well spent? And I'd rather not do the photo and rather have her sign, and maybe on the off chance she does a selfie just out of the sweetness of her heart, because she's just
because she might. I think she out of all of them, if she might do the selfie with you.
And honestly, I just want to. I love her clothing line, right? With the our universe and stuff like that. Like, love it. Like, she's just nailing it on all the things. Like, she's the character that we all grown to love. She's got a cool line. She's just a sweetheart of an individual. So, like, all that combined, like, that leads me towards, okay, if I'm gonna choose, I think if I had a photo op, I would have to choose like a Mark Hamill, Hayden Christensen, something like Ewan McGregor. Like, it's got to be a big dog to do that.
The thumbnail is clickbait. Yeah, let's. We won't get into that. But she celebrities like Laney cancel last minute, and that is the truth. But thank you for the super chat there, sir. Hold on.
Oh, you got to give him.
Since we're talking about that,
Roger, your super chat has been received. Thank you very much.
Nice, that was awesome.
That was
I don't
perfect.
think I've seen that one.
Yeah, I met Ashley 3 times. She got everyone to sing happy birthday for me, and I got her to add the Fulcrum tattoo. It's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool, JT. That's so cool. That's an experience that you're never gonna get again, and only she would do. Like, she's just that person. I love that.
I feel like that she would do the selfie with you if you did the autograph. So I think I don't know. I might do that.
I mean, she usually has like the combo that like.
Yeah, they don't have it posted on here.
Yeah, I mean, usually at the tables, they'll have like their like little paper that has, autographs, pictures, and then like a combo. So you might have to do, like, if you wanted a picture and you didn't want to like just chance it, I would just pay for it because it's only like $20 or $30 more.
The other thing is, I wasn't sure, should I even just get like a mixed tile made of one of my images of the character that I photographed that I'm gonna go get autographed? Like, maybe it would be cool to have that signed, and then have one for me and then one I could give to the person.
Yeah. She would love that if you had one to like give to her. I think she would love it.
She'd go bonkers for it. Like, it would just be cool because, again, I create these images, and sometimes I think part of being the creator is the giving and seeing the reaction on someone else when you get gifted something like that. I think she would be so genuine. She'd be in tears. I know she would. She's just that kind of awesome character, And I love hearing your guys' stories, so that it's encouraged me. Like, if she's coming, that's a for sure. Got it.
Yeah,
it has to be.
Yeah,
it's worth it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Enough about that.
I mean, other news. I guess this kind of surfaced. I guess Five Below's getting some of the Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader's.
Oh gosh.
So. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't see any other Star Wars. But
Tony's asking what show you're going to, Patrick.
Rhode Island Comic-Con, that's a faux show. I have my son already telling me that he does not want to miss out on that experience. Like he's put that to his bucket list, as he's calling it. So he wants to do that.
Yeah.
He's already checked off seeing Journey in concert. Check, took him to that. Comic-Con, Rhode Island Comic-Con is his next thing he said he wants to do. So I think as a family, we're all going next year.
Nice. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
I think so.
Yeah.
Who was it that
I'm still up in the air of ICC.
Robbie asked about the plaques. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to grab mine too because I got mine right.
Those look so damn good. They look so
it has like
a
film on it, but
mine's still got the plastic on it, but it's
I mean, but they're like really nice.
And you guys pick out the images,
Tony can
right?
attest.
Or do they have them?
Yeah.
I mean, he has pre-made ones, but if you wanted something different, like even the name change, like I know for mine, I have just Ezra Bridger, but I think Tony got like Jabba the Hutt and stuff like that. So you can awesome. He'll make changes for you if you don't like something.
Very cool. I just love them. I've seen you guys do them and I love them.
Yeah.
I want to go to ICC, but I
would love to one day.
I was going to go, and I think for me, it was two things out there, Tony, from Star Wars Sith, so that you get this. I wanted to go, and I thought, like, if Chris and I or something could share a room, that would be cool. If Chris isn't going, that could possibly, like, tack on a lot of things, like, more in the room and stuff like that. Lex talked me out of, which was smart of her. If it was going to be my first actual con to attend, don't just be a vendor, because I'd be stuck sitting at. Because I was originally thinking of spending money, becoming a vendor, maybe selling some prints, but then I would miss out on all the stuff that you guys always do, and I've never done one. So I don't want to miss.
If you're gonna do a vendor thing, do the vendor at Rhode Island. Well,
that's what I was thinking, and I'm not even going to do it my first year. I just want to see what the lay of the land is. Like, I think for this next one, I will be like maybe volunteering a portion of a day of one of the days to do the 501st, because that's definitely something I want to complete is my TIE fighter pilot outfit. So if I can get that totally completed by November, it would be great. You're a vendor.
Tony will be a poptography volunteer for the table.
I mean, we offered to do it. But
that's so cool. But I don't want to see, that's the other thing. I don't want to have someone strapped to a table for an hour or two. You know what I mean? Like if I get to go, be the first time to see any of you folks in person, which I would, that's honestly more than the ICC. That's why I'd go, is to meet my social media group friends and content creators. But I don't know. I'm still up in the air about it. I could go, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, you should. I'm considering going. I just have to work out some of the logistics. But Jedi Robbie, this is the page for the plaques. So this is what
he does an incredible job.
Oh, they're awesome.
They're nice quality. You can get any picture, any character. Like he'll totally whip it up for you, and they're very affordable.
You would save me money, bro. You try working out there. You know what, Tony? If I end up going, I might tap you on that. I might.
AJ in the chat. Thank you. There's a man. Thanks for the we were just talking about you, AJ. Thanks for the Biddy Pops and the Sabine there. So shout out to AJ for that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of exciting. I mean, we're starting to see some rollout of Funko. Something I think the three of us at least have been waiting for, and I know probably a lot of our friends here in our chat are excited
as we patiently await like the big May 4th announcement.
Yeah,
I am.
They're really cool. I like them. Yeah,
I've even ordered some backgrounds. I've ordered was from Cardboard Galaxy a couple backgrounds. Because one of them is I wanted to have the Naboo throne room for when I get the Queen Amidala. So those have shipped. So I'm very excited. It's all coming as I foreseen, like the Emperor would say. You know what I mean? I'm very excited.
Pro tip: vendors get in early and get first dibs on the tables and last dibs at the end when everyone is packing up. Yeah. I mean
there's pros and cons to it, I think. There's certain good things about it, but there are things that like you don't get to do if you are vending. So
Yeah, because you're gonna be. I think for my first con, I just want to get out and see it and experience it. Whether and now I know from hearing your stories, folks, I don't want to be in lines my entire time, especially so.
No.
I think if I do choose an autograph or a picture session, it's going to be very limited in that choice, so I can just concentrate. Because I've seen you guys waiting in one line for one and have to sacrifice it to get to the other. I don't want that to happen. You know what I mean?
No.
And I just want to see you guys and hang out, and maybe we do something, spontaneous and do a film record or something like that, have a session. It'd be cool. But it would just be nice to see my creator friends, be surrounded by the Star Wars family and friends and community, and just have fun. So we'll see.
Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Eventually,
I'd like to go. I'd like to make it down there one day, but
I'm definitely going to go to
this year.
The one up in, was it
Niagara Falls?
That's a definite. I definitely want to do that. That's a for sure.
See, because with the exchange right now, it's not worth it for me to go down there. I'd just be spending too much money to go down there. So, but
totally understand.
Niagara Falls, though, you're going to come out ahead at Niagara.
I'm going to enjoy going to that. I've never been.
Right? No, but like your dollar is more than ours, right? So you're gonna be buying like a Funko Pop that's like 15 Canadian. It's gonna be less for you, right? So.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe if I get some Looney and Toonies to spend, it'll be more fun. I feel like I'm at Galaxy's Edge with a Spyro coin or something.
So going off topic, because you brought up Loonies and Toonies. At work, one of my coworkers, we were working together, and because at the strippers down there, you guys always throw the dollar bills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ours are coins, so when we throw them, it hurts the strippers.
You guys throw coins at them?
I heard that there's some strip clubs where people do that. They actually throw the coins at them.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know. I haven't been to any of so. But yeah,
I'd probably get removed if I started.
It's terrible,
doing that.
but it's funny.
That's funny.
Right?
Here's a penny.
You just hear bing, 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 hitting the ground. Like, right? Oh my gosh!
Or like one of those guns for money, but for the coins, and you're like.
That's terrible.
I calculated the exchange the other day. We Canadians have to add on 30% on everything we buy.
Oh,
it's pretty. It's hefty. Poor strippers, yeah.
Poor strippers.
Yeah. See again, like MegaCon 2025. Like, yeah, I'd love to, but again, like that exchange, it's like AJ said, 30% on everything, right? Including like the flight, the trip. So it's just yeah.
Yep.
Trust me, if I came into hitting the lottery the other day, my wife's like, "Oh, I paid the lottery." I was like, if we hit it, I know what I'm doing. She's like, "What? Buying this, buying that?" I said, "Oh no, going to Star Wars Celebration first thing." She's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I'm leaving you guys here. I'm going to Star Wars Celebration first thing." She would look at me with such disdain. I said, "No, because we needed to win that, so that I'd go spend some money on the tickets on the second for sure." And she's like, "Really? You'd go to Japan without anyone?" Yes, I 100% would. Go there, geek out for 4 days. Yes, I would. Absolutely. But I think at this point, I don't know. I think when they announce it, everyone's speculating. I know Tony's been speculating. I think it's going to be definitely in the U.S., the next one. And I don't know if it's going to be in Anaheim, Chicago, Orlando. I just think it's got to be. Bye, Tony. I think it's going to be Orlando.
No, he said bye, family. For you,
for me, yeah.
You're gonna be like bye. You're like, sorry. Yeah. I love you, but I love Star Wars more.
Yes.
If you win the lotto, though, you could bring them.
I could.
Yeah, you could.
They don't really get into it as much as I do. You know what I mean? Like,
they don't have to go to you. They get a free trip to wherever, London or.
Yeah. True that. They can go wherever. But I don't know. It would be fun. It would be fun. But my hope is it comes to stateside on the next one, and maybe we go to Orlando and we do it right. Like we book, we do Disney, like we have because I was hoping it was going to be there instead of Japan. I was really hoping it was going to be Orlando. And I was riding that high because I had just come off the Star Cruiser and everything experience. So I was like up here, like if they have it, that's gonna be awesome, and it hadn't been announced that it was getting canceled either. So I was thinking like, I'm gonna book the hotel for 2 days, do that. Like, it'll be awesome. Nope. Not that's not the way it's gonna go down now. But if they still have it in Orlando, it'd be fun.
I mean, do they do repeat locations of Celebration? Because I know they already did one in Orlando.
Yeah, they've been to Orlando a couple times, I think, haven't they?
I think
Tony
they've done
would
it
know.
there.
Tony
Anaheim,
knows.
Chicago. Tony knows.
Yeah,
he always knows.
I feel like they've done. Yeah, he says yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if they do Orlando, perfect for me.
Be awesome. Would it be great?
3
too,
times he says.
half of our creator friends are all Floridians.
Anaheim twice, London
Perfect.
twice.
Oh, it's
Indiana.
been in Anaheim twice. I didn't realize.
Indiana, like Chicago, or
yeah,
Indiana.
it would be fun. It would be fun.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just saying they got to do one up in Canada.
That would be cool.
That wouldn't be
Cheap.
too bad.
It's
I
cheaper.
would
It's
do
cheaper
that.
for you guys.
I
Cheaper
would
for
just
you
it would be
guys.
a reason to get out of the country, use the passport.
Maybe
I
they'll
have to
do
get my
Chicago then.
passport.
If they've only done Chicago once, maybe they'll do Chicago next year.
They could. It's a big. I think they got to do big venues. They have to. How about
I
New
mean-
York? Why not New York? I would love that.
Of course you would. You're like
Taking over the Empire. Maybe that.
You're
that
right
could be
there.
something they have since they just
You're right
got
there.
done taking over the Empire State Building. Maybe that's kind of like a precursor.
Yeah.
Could be.
And they announce at Japan, and they show the Empire State Building light up with Darth Vader on it or something. Like, woo!
You know, if they did Seattle, I could do Seattle because I could go and stay with my parents in BC and then drive down to Seattle. If they did a Seattle one, I doubt that they would, but you never know, right?
You never know.
I think because of NYCC, they don't go.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense.
'Cause
Because they don't
NYCC
do
was big.
they don't do San Diego, do they? No,
That makes
they
sense.
do Anaheim.
I don't know.
Wow.
Celebration spun out of Star Wars weekends at Disney in Orlando back in the day.
Okay, so
That's
that's
why it
going
keeps
back.
coming home.
Okay. Well, I know they're having those
Yeah.
Force Nights or whatever that kind
Yeah.
of season right now, and they're having like all the characters. You've got Sabine and Hera, Chopper making appearances now. That's really
Mhm.
cool. You've got the
Yeah.
BD droids bobbing around, those little ducks, but droid fashion. They got so much going on. I think that would be cool. And I know last year they had some of the classic characters, like you've had Luke Skywalker, you had Anakin, you had Leia, Padme, Amidala, like actually in the Queen outfit even. I just would assume they would have it closer to their theme park for the next one, just because it would make more sense because you can get the fans to visit the other stuff when they're not at the convention, at the big venue.
That's true.
Yeah.
Could even
And
possibly
you're
run into
booking people
Kanye.
before and after, right? You're probably going to get people before and after to hit your theme park and do Galaxy's Edge. So I think it would behoove them to have it at either Anaheim or Orlando next. But that's just my thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a Floridian, I miss it being here. We used to
Me too.
have yearly events. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you
You
guys go
Floridians
to
suck.
and have Star Wars nights or Star Wars weekends?
I haven't done any of them, but I know that they are doing them. Like they're like in. I think they just had one in California, I believe.
Yes, I
and
saw
I think
that. I saw the
Kanye
name.
showed up to that one. Out of all people. Yeah, have you seen the video of Kanye like walking through Galaxy's Edge?
No, I didn't
Nope.
know that.
Yeah. So let me see if I can find it. But yeah, I mean, I haven't done any of them. I've heard that they're really cool, but they're all usually out in LA.
Yeah.
I live at Disney in Florida, but all the nightly events are in California. Yeah.
Ah, that sucks.
Yep.
Because I really like to see that. That would be fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for me, being a Funko collector too, I think I'd like to see just like an area of Funko that's just I wouldn't have to worry about looking at the Marvel. It would just be Star Wars. They'll probably have, like in the Funko stores, they got the giant ones. Because the likelihood of me making it out to the Hollywood store or to the one in Washington is slim but none right now. So
Yeah.
the only way I'm going to see it is if I actually go to a con. So that's the one other thing I really want to see.
Yeah.
Or see one.
Okay. That's
Like, of all people to be at Star Wars night, it's Kanye.
Yeah,
who's with him?
It's his
one of
wife.
kids. Oh, is his wife?
Yep.
It's a shame when
Wow.
I guess you get to that level because it just looks like you have to have an entourage just to keep people away from you so you can enjoy your time. That's as crazy as it is. You see something like that and you're like, man, that really sucks because you just want to, cut through people and get to stuff. Oh. Star Wars Run Disney. I missed the Star Wars Disney runs. It's been years. Don't they do? Isn't that annually or no? I thought it was.
I thought it was
Run
too.
Disney's.
I don't know.
I could do Walk Disney.
Oh.
I don't know about Run.
I don't know about running.
Or like a run/walk Disney, mostly walk though.
You know what? I'll give you a challenge.
Yeah.
And I think you've done this trek recently, Lex, from pictures I've seen on your social media. But getting from the front gates of Epcot to the Creperie in France,
Oh
I
my
vlogged
God,
that and made it there in less than 20 minutes. And I tell you, by the time I sat down, I was having leg cramps. I was like, oh my gosh, that really hurt. Because I didn't want to be late for the reservation because it was like a reservation for 9. So I was like, oh my God, I can't miss this.
Epcot is a lot of walking. I put a lot of steps in last weekend. That was insane. But it was
awesome. You also went around the galaxy, so to speak. You had a drink around the world there.
We tried. We did not make it all the way around. My sister and my mom are a little bit of lightweights per se. So by like the second country, they were slurring their words a little bit.
Where'd you start? Did you start in England at the Rose and Crown and go to Mexico, or did you start?
So we started in France because we had reservations at the Crepe place, and then we backtracked to Canada, and then we got like all the way around to like Germany, and that was it.
Oh.
That's awesome still.
Germany
Disney days are always big in step days or big step days, yeah.
Oh, they got those giant steins of Becks there. Dark Becks.
AJ says he goes to the Funko store in Washington. I'm jealous, AJ. Jealous.
I've never been. I'd so love to go.
I do
too.
Would
love to go.
The avocado
margarita.
I actually did not like the avocado margarita.
Hot take.
Sorry. Hot take, I guess. Everyone, because when I drank around the world for my 21st, I was looking online, what are the good drinks? Everyone said the avocado margarita, so we got it. Did not like it.
No. What it tastes like?
An acquired taste.
Avocado, or
it tastes like avocado, like in a margarita with like alcohol.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's like drinking guacamole with like vodka mixed into it, or like tequila.
Yeah, nah.
Maybe the levels were off. Too much avocado.
I mean, maybe it was just like a bad mix. Oh no, we can still be friends. I'll just get like a mango margarita or something, like a watermelon margarita.
Look at you had sake in Japan. You were hitting it up. So
you were doing it. The espresso martinis. I was loving life. Awesome. I was ready to go all the way.
But I did that with my wife on our honeymoon. We started at the Rose and Crown. We were like the first people to belly on up. And I think the waiter is just like, oh, I just don't buckle up, buddy, because we are on a ride. This is the first of many places to visit today. So he was just like, all right, boys and girls, here we go. It was such a fun time. We got, like you said, we got to Germany and they had the Steins and everything. And we end up sitting with another family from Germany, and we were talking. And I said, I was kind of bummed that they didn't have Spaten, and they had Beck's. And just mentioning Spaten, they went nuts. He's going like this, ordering another round, like ordering more brats. I was like, and then he wouldn't let my wife and I pay our portion. We're like, no, it's already prepaid. Like, let's pay our portion. At least gets it off your bill because it's already paid. He wouldn't hear it, wouldn't have it. But it was just a great time. And we got all the way to Mexico, which at the time they didn't redo the restaurant that's inside, like where the ride goes around. And I liked it better before they redid the restaurant because I think whatever they did, they're trying to compete with I don't know if they call it the Hacienda, the place outside, that fancy one that's against the water. That's really fancy and really nice. And I think the inside place tried to be like that, and it just flopped. Because I went there last at the family, and like you mean you couldn't even order like tacos. Like you go to Mexico, what's the first thing you think? Tacos, right? Well, not the first thing. It's pretty standard Taco Tuesday. So I'm thinking my son will be able to get something to eat there. And that's why we booked that place and not the Hacienda, the one outside. Because we said, oh, he's not going to eat some of the fancier stuff. So we went there, and the menu had changed so much. So we're like, whatever.
Yeah. But getting sidetracked.
Totally.
We did have another episode of The Bad Batch. We got 2 more episodes left. It's crazy.
No, I'm
bittersweet.
So
Bittersweet. Like, I'm excited.
it really is.
Yeah. What did you guys think of this one?
I really liked it.
You did like it or didn't?
Yeah, I really liked it too.
I
thought it was one of the better ones.
It was good. I just felt it was a little. This could have replaced another episode, kept this in the mix, and nix something else out and give us something else more. I just feel like with 2 episodes left, there's so much more that could be happening or be told. I don't know. And knowing there's only 2 more, I don't know about you guys. You guys have to. Are you like me thinking that we're going to get something else, an announcement after May 4th or something?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to get some announcements.
Yeah, it would have to be after May 4th, though, because we already have the confirmation of Tales of the Empire, which is May 4th. But, I mean, there's still Skeleton Crew and then possibly Andor Season 2. But, I mean, I don't know that they'll, like, super rush it because we are already getting, the Tales of the Empire on the 4th.
Oh, I get you.
So it might be, like, slightly after. But, I mean, do I think it was, like, a phenomenal episode? It's not like my favorite, but I did really like it. I thought Rampart was like hilarious. His one-liners were, I was giggling the entire time. Like, I thought it was just phenomenal. Like how they react with him. They were like, well, do you think I'm lying? And they were all like, yeah, like, but I think it's big because they are now going to Tantus. They are now going to know where Tantus is. So I think that was like huge.
Yes. I think we're gonna get some really big, epic 2-part finale. I don't know where we're gonna be.
Yeah,
tissues need to be in hand. I mean, it's gonna be brutal. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna be bitter about it at the same. I think.
I mean, so someone did comment on one of my videos, which I thought was really interesting. They were kind of speculating that possibly maybe Omega will kind of rally the Force-sensitive children and that they'll escape Tantus by using their powers and stuff. And I was like, well, that could be cool then, because, I mean, they kind of alluded to the fact that Omega is Force-sensitive, so maybe we'll get to see her possibly tap into her powers. I don't know.
I thought her in this last episode was a very... calculated, I guess is the word I'm thinking, or trying to, because she's sitting there and it's like she's planning the whole time, and I just love that. And she's using the little domino toys or whatnot, and like mapping out the place with it, and just kind of. And they're like, "Well, how did you get out of here?" She goes, "I've got skills." But the way she delivered the line was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm going to do it again." Like I was like, "Yeah, bring it."
Yeah,
when she said that, I was like, oh, you girl. She was like, I've escaped here once and I'll do it again. And I was like, oh
yes.
Okay, girl, pop off.
She's badass. Like, and it just shows the influence, because let's face it, had the Bad Batch not been an influence on her, she'd be like the other ones in the vault, just helpless sitting there. So I think for us as the viewers, really get to see her come full circle, which is cool. Which is really cool. I think she's going to make it out. Oh, my fingers crossed for that. I think we're going to lose some people, some of the batch.
Oh, I think we're going to lose the whole batch except Omega.
We could. I'm hoping we still find out who the one secret duper trooper guy is.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know.
And I hope it turns into another series with Asajj and what's his name? The path.
Quinlan
Voss?
Yeah.
I hope the path.
You got these Force sensitives, right? Maybe Asajj shows up at Tantus and helps him out at the end.
Who knows?
I'm almost kind of I feel like it's far-fetched, but I'm like almost kind of hoping it's gonna be like Endgame. You know how like all the portals open and then everyone kind of like just shows up on Tantus. Like
Yeah.
you know, like Rex and his fleet, everyone just is at Tantus. And then there's like an epic battle. I feel like that would be crazy, but I don't know.
Blow
I
my
don't know.
mind. That would
I,
blow
I
my
Yeah.
mind.
you know, I would be
Woo!
speechless, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be
That'd
awesome.
be crazy.
That would be really. I honestly, again, after watching Tales of the Jedi and that kind of Indian centric episode, and that little girl going down to the
Oh,
path
Vision?
there, yeah, Visions. That's it, Visions.
Yeah.
Sorry. I really think we'll see more. I just feel that they've been leaving breadcrumbs. It's in that. It's an Obi-Wan. There's something there, and we just need to see it at this point or be
Yeah.
announced.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, Lex, but yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. Again, it's bittersweet because I feel like knowing there's only 2 more, I wanted more out of it, but it was still
Yeah.
pretty damn good and was gripping. The last 2 minutes, I was like at the edge of my seat, like, are you guys gonna make it? You can't miss again. Like, you know,
It's gonna be Andor all over. One way out.
Jump.
Right?
Well,
It's gonna
now
be
that
Andor
Rampart's with
in
him,
that
what
respect.
do you think he's gonna
And
do?
then
Is he gonna-
it's gonna be Andor or Rogue One because nobody's gonna live.
Oh, could be. Well, what about Rampart? What are they gonna do with him?
I don't know. I
He's
hope
kinda
I
in
hope
it
he
with them
survives.
now. Do you think they'll bring him on to try to get him inside or something else? And if they do you think he's now going to stick with the Bad Batch, or do you think he's just going to go back to the Imperials who just imprisoned him?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I think he might kind of stay with the Bad Batch, but
I
I
think
know
so.
that he also like even in the like episode mentioned that like he missed kind of bossing people around and things like
Yes,
that.
I missed. Yeah, he said I missed
But
that.
I mean, I thought it was cool when Crosshair, where he was like, you know, how do I know that you're gonna like keep me alive or whatever? And Crosshair was like, well, we have to trust you just like you have to trust us. And I think that kind of bonded. I don't think Rampart wants anything to do with it anymore. Like I think he wants to be one and done and just go live his life. But I think
Yeah.
you know he's on the ship going to Tantus, so there's going to be some part I think that he's going to play further. They wouldn't have brought him back for nothing, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of think there's something there. I don't want him
Yeah.
leaving with anybody and kind of making him like an Agent Callus. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like I almost kind of want him to still be a little snitch or do something and try it, and Crosshair just take him out
I mean,
to the chest,
Yeah.
to the chest, one of the head.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
But let's jump into our top 5 from the episode.
Magnificent, aren't they?
So,
Well, I had pulled some images out here.
okay.
Just to have some, and I think I had this in the queued up earlier. But these were some characters I was just thinking, because we didn't get a whole slew of new characters or creatures or anything in this episode necessarily. So I was thinking that like out of them, I still want one of these clone troopers. They just are the clone commandos. I just love them. They look really cool.
General Kenobi's
But
bunker.
this-
Hello there. Hello there.
Yeah.
But this
General.
particular image had like three different characters. Any one of them I'd take as a pop. That droid was kind of
Yeah.
interesting. Even though I doubt they'd do him as one, but he was still kind of cool, and it had the sound effects of that round kind of droid that was like after Princess Leia from A New Hope. So it kind of had that probe droid kind of sound to it. And then this guy, the male, I don't know if he's a clone. I'm thinking possibly a clone, but that male version of the Doctor's there, kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And there was another female doctor too with the same glasses
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
There was like
Yeah.
a bad Emery.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Like the one that did not have a conscience whatsoever.
Yeah.
I thought this character would be a cute one to make as a pop, holding the little Lulu, doll or whatever. I thought that would just be a cute one to have. I like it. I mean, I have a Rey holding the little X-wing pilot, and I have Jyn Erso as a child holding the little stormtrooper doll. So I just thought that would be a perfect one.
Yeah.
And again, this I know you can't portray this look, this scowl that she had, from the animation into a pop. But even if she had this prison outfit with the ponytail, I'd still remember, and maybe even had something where she's using the dominoes to kind of like map out the place. Something like that would be cool, as a pop. I
Yeah.
think,
Mhm.
there's other, I think, Omega pops I'd rather have, like her with the bow or any of those things.
Yeah.
But if we're just talking about this episode, I thought that a possibility.
Yeah. Or like Jose said, like the black armor version of the Bad Batch after they spray painted their armor.
Mm.
Mhm.
Right.
This little character, I just love it. And
Yeah.
this one, I would love to have a flocked version of. Like, I don't know why. I just love the look of this little rabbit looking thing. I don't know. It's just cool.
Yeah. I never noticed the what is that behind him? Is that a droid holding all that stuff?
To the right, that is a droid. That's that droid that was behind.
That's that floating droid. Okay. Yeah. I'm confused because like you see the feet down below, but that must be like Omega's feet or something, or somebody else's feet.
Yeah, I think that's that's probably Omega, because you can see the hand here. It's not green, so it's not that kid Jax. I can't remember what this girl's name was. They said her name too. And then this
Rampart. Yeah. Absolutely.
Like that in an Imperial outfit, and let's have a chase with him in the orange jumpsuit.
We didn't get a Rampart for season 1, which that was just missed
so either of those
there.
I'd be down for. I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking for some of the characters or the top 5, and have a chase for this, would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Who you guys
think? Like Rampart for sure. For me. Omega in the prison outfit. Also, because like this is going to continue into like the Bad Batch No Way Out episode. Or One Way Out.
One Way Out.
Yeah. And then I don't know, the clone trooper, the super commando, and then I agree with Jose, like the Bad Batch in their black armor. They can do a 3-pack of that.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true. A 3-pack would be cool. Yeah. I just think they need to do another wave of Bad Batch. I don't know why we're waiting.
Yeah.
Hook us up.
Yeah. I would like another wave. I don't think we're gonna get it just because
I don't. I think they kind of want to done it.
Yeah.
At least Omega for a con exclusive would be cool. Like
that'd be cool. If they did an exclusive, I can see them doing that, but I don't see them doing like a whole wave for season 3 because they didn't even do season 2. So
no. But I think again, there could be so much cry for love for these characters, in another week. Everyone missing them, and I think I don't know. Again, I don't know what companies like Hasbro and Funko do when they come to that conference room table and discuss. Like, okay, here's a character. I'd love to be a fly on the wall. I wish we could get someone we could interview that could give us that scoop. Like, what is it like?
Yeah.
How do you decide? Like, what names get tossed out? Is it by series? Is it, what's coming relevant? I don't know. I'd just be curious. I'd love to see another Bad Batch. Even with the yellow accents, I thought was kind of neat from season 2, but I don't know. I don't think we're getting it.
I don't think we're getting it either. What are your thoughts, Lex?
I mean, I definitely liked Rampart in this little getup, but I think their black outfits were like really cool. Like, I don't know, something about them, like they're different, but different enough.
They look so similar to the what's the character, the CX trooper.
Oh, that secret guy,
the secret operative one. Yeah.
True.
Yep.
Like now their armor looks like that. Yeah.
Who knows? I also want like this as a pop, like her holding
Mhm.
him. Like I think that would be cute. But
That
I
would
also
be.
would like a like each of these as their own pop.
I
Like
wouldn't mind the
Yeah, or
Jazz, the Jolly
Yeah.
Green Giant looking
Mhm.
kid. I like him. I just the color. I think is why.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I think they're just like unique looking characters. I don't know. Hopefully we'll see more of them like in the next two. Like maybe they'll have a more prominent role, but who knows? And then I think out of all the characters they wouldn't do her, but I thought she was a pretty interesting character this episode.
Mhm.
She's definitely on
yeah,
to Omega or suspicious of Omega.
She
So
is. I
who
think
knows?
if Emery turns and tries to help, I think this girl's gonna dime her out in a heartbeat.
Oh, 100%.
You know, I
yeah,
really do. This clone seemed very cold, very cold.
Yeah, she
yeah,
definitely was. But I don't know. But yeah, that's what I got.
yeah.
Nice.
Well, we'll have to see. Like I said, I think next week's going to be the or this coming week's going to be the one way out episode. Maybe we'll get Omega being like, "Oh, I can't swim. I can't swim."
Ooh, she gets
I
out and
just
that's her demise. Oh, it'd be
I
brutal.
think it's going to be interesting though because we're seeing Omega is trying to escape, and we see the Bad Batch is going to Tantus. So I'm wondering, are
Yeah,
they going to meet pass, or are they going to just miss each other? And some like Omega will escape, and they're going into like the pits.
yeah,
Oh,
You know,
that
like
that could very well happen.
because I mean, Omega's assuming that they're going to come get her, but she can't rely on them. She needs to rely on herself. So she's obviously trying to make an escape plan. But now we know they're on their way to Tantus. So are they going to meet and be able to escape, or is it going to be like a cross pass and they go right into the flames as she's leaving?
Oh no,
yeah,
I think there's going to be some interaction. There has to be, and if even
Oh,
not even if it wasn't with Omega, I mean they've kind of put some emphasis on why Tantus was chosen and that you know all the animals outside. Like we got the very first few episodes where like the troopers are out there and they're gone. Like it kind of had that horror film kind of esque to it. So
yeah,
maybe we could get a Zillow Beast or who knows what the hell's out there. We could get something interacting like that. I hope not because I don't need to have like introduce some crazy beast or animal. Just get to the brass tacks of like the story. I don't need that extra. I'd rather see more of a battle, more lives lost, lives on the line. I don't need any some like crocodile creatures or anything like they've had.
yeah,
We've seen all that. Let's just get to the brass tacks. Like I'd rather see what happened to Wolf or Gregor rather when he got back. Like there's no way he didn't get there's any repercussions for letting him go. There's no way. And we see him later
No,
in
that was
Rebels.
Wolf.
Okay. When we see them later, you see them, they're kind of messed up a little bit. So like, I don't know. I'm just curious. And I also want to see who the secret clone guy is.
Yeah,
The 007 clone guy.
yeah.
Could it be a clone of Crosshair? Could it be Cody?
yeah. Now I
Please
can't
don't
remember.
be
Was it
that.
us we were talking, or was it maybe it was Ricky last episode? But like somebody brought up the fact it could be like Crosshair is the clone, and the one in the black is the real Crosshair.
Oh, maybe that was Ricky. I don't remember us talking about that, but that would be crazy.
Whoa,
Right?
what? Dude, mine just blown when you said that.
Right?
I don't know.
Because that would explain the hand twitching if he's a clone of a clone.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I just think that there's too much personality and stuff talked by each of them. So this is definitely the Crosshair, but that would be a great theory. I don't think they did that. If anything, I think the other trooper is a clone of Crosshair, maybe. Just because the delivery when they were fighting in the water under that waterfall, when he
Yeah.
was talking a lot, it seemed like you could have been one of us. It kind of had that Crosshair-esque sound. Again, the same guy.
I think
does
they could have. I think they could have went the other way, where the one in the black is the actual Crosshair.
I don't know. I think it's interesting, but there's a lot of loose ends, I feel like, that
Yeah.
need to be
It could
tied
just
up
be another
within 2
Marok.
episodes.
He's gonna turn into smoke.
I hope not.
Oh, please.
It's already happened. I can't go through that again.
Well,
If anything,
figuratively,
we'll find
like
more
he's not
about
going to
Marok.
literally turn into smoke. He's just going to be like a nobody.
I mean,
Well,
there's got to be
important.
something.
yeah, we're just gonna see Marok in Tales of the Empire anyway, which I think that's cool. You don't even have to
Yeah.
tell me much. Just let me know that he was alive when Vader is around. That's cool.
And
You know, there's a
one like I don't know if anyone's mentioned it yet, but like the whole Tales of the Empire where we're following Morgan's path, and then in Barriss Offie's path, you see Marok as an Inquisitor. Like, do their paths meet and Marok dies somehow and Morgan resurrects him there in Tales of the Jedi?
maybe he's already resurrected at that point because
I
even the
don't
guy
think
that
so.
Ahsoka
That's
fights,
long before. That's long before, right? Like,
well, the guy
you see
Ahsoka
Marok.
fights from the Tales of the Jedi. That I don't know if he's
Yeah,
seventh
they don't
brother,
Yeah.
whatever they call
Sure.
him. He gets sliced.
Yeah,
He turns into a fart too, a fart in the wind.
Yeah, I don't think they're resurrected at this point. I think they're actual
Inquisitor.
Physical
people at this
beings
point,
now?
Inquisitors. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm up for it. I'm down for any of that. That's a cool story. That's a cool story.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Little
actually really
breadcrumbs.
excited for that to release. Like that is going to be
all the connectivity. We're getting all this connectivity.
Yes, we are.
yes, we are. We very, very
Yeah.
much are. Do you think we'll get any pops for the Tales of the Empire?
I
No,
mean, we
don't think
didn't
so.
for Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah,
So
we
I would
didn't
think
for
no.
Visions or anything like that. So I don't
No,
think.
but you know what?
Well, we
I
did
think
get
they could.
for Vision in season 1.
They could give us something like this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They
Did you
could do
paint it?
something like that. Have Thrawn in the green outfit. like you
Tarkin.
see in the
Tarkin.
trailer.
Oh, that's
That's
Tarkin's
what-
body.
Yeah, but you know what the funny thing is? I want to know is the Tarkin sculpt, Lex, because you have the original Khan one. Is it the same kind of pose as Thrawn, the one
They
the
just
original?
use it for Thrawn. Oh, interesting.
I'm curious now because he's got the hands behind the back, not in front.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure was this copied to do the original Thrawn one. I don't know, but this isn't something I've been working on for a future image coming out.
No pressure,
I was
Lex. Pull it out of the box.
I've already done that once and it like ripped me to shreds. But I guess I could I'll think about it. We'll see.
But I am
Peer
getting
pressure.
excited for that. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, no, it will be. But I think that'll do it for this
It's been nice.
episode.
Yeah, it's been nice just to have some news, some new fresh.
Yeah,
new
I mean,
Funkos out.
This week we didn't get too much news, but I think some big news is coming in a couple weeks on May 4th.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
So
there's going to be. I think May 4th is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun this year.
Yeah.
I know I've got plans at my Masonic Lodge. We're going to have a Star Wars movie marathon and
Nice.
play some games, and we're going to have a Star Wars piñata and stuff and have the younglings bang it with the lightsabers and stuff. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is I don't think I'm going to get it done in time. My buddy who has a 3D printer, I wanted to see if he can do Kanan's mask so that you have to wear
That'd
the
be cool.
mask and swat at the thing. But we've got blindfolds, so I'm not worried about it, but it's still going to be fun. So you guys have anything planned? I know,
For May
Lex,
4th?
you got tickets to see Phantom Menace, right? Already.
So
Yeah,
I bought
that's what I'll be
tickets,
doing too.
but that's on the 3rd. On the
Yeah.
4th, my sister is actually graduating from UCF, so we're driving up to Orlando. So my whole like May 4th day has been consumed by the travel and graduation of it, but I'm excited for her and I'm going to try to do some stuff like before and afterwards,
Yeah.
to kind of celebrate and commemorate.
Graduation's a
But
big deal. It happens once, right? So
but she also asked me to
Yeah.
like help her design her like cap to be Star Wars-ish. She was like, "Is this accurate?" and blah blah blah. So it's gonna be like May the 4th and stuff. So it'll be pretty cool.
That's cool.
So well, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, you can have so much. What are you doing on the top of it? Do you have plans for it already?
I think so far we just have like a hyperspace kind of base, and then she's gonna write like UCF 2024, May the 4th be with you, and then she wants to print out like a Grogu because she's big on like Mando, so something of that nature, like on top. I don't know.
Right.
It's a work in progress, but she wants to do something like Star Wars-ish since she's graduating on May 4th. which I think
That's
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I graduated on the 6th. I was like, it would have been cool if I graduated on the 4th, but whatever. At least one of the Durance sisters is graduating on that day, so we'll see.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
there you go.
That's awesome. What are you doing, Chris, for May 4th?
Just the wrong one, right? Lex is like the wrong
Yeah.
one.
Whatever. I'll just go back to college and then hopefully just wait to graduate on
Do
the
it
4th
again. Yeah, I'll just do it again. I'll just do it.
I'll just
do
keep
it all
going
over.
if it happens, you know.
Right. Yeah, no, on the 4th, I'll probably go see. I'm going to be seeing Phantom Menace in theaters. I'm probably going to go on the Friday on the 3rd as well. So
yeah, I'm probably going to go before to see that in the theaters with some buddies. You know, honest to God, I would go by myself. I remember when
I plan on it. I plan on seeing it. I plan on seeing it like at least a few times, like 4 to 5 times while it's in theaters. So.
Yeah, I know when it first came out, I think I went with my parents, and Amy and I were just dating around then. And we all kind of went together because they're like, oh, you want to? I was like, yeah, you want to go? And she didn't realize, I think, how in the Star Wars I was. So it was kind of like that first dipping the toes in the water. Like, is this girl going to enjoy this or want to be around me after this experience? You know?
Yeah.
So that for me, and then I remember I had off. I didn't have to go into the city to be a photo assistant. And I think I had another part-time job where I was bartending at the Chili's. So I didn't have anything one day. And I literally walked, because there's a movie theater that I could walk to, like a couple blocks away from where we were staying. I walked to the theater, and I think I just sat back to back, saw it twice, back to back, because I didn't have anyone with me, so I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't know anyone. I wasn't married or anything yet where I needed to call and be like, I'm gonna spend a couple of hours at the theater. And I just went from the first showing in the at noon and stayed for 2 showings. It was awesome. I was so excited.
Nice.
So excited. And I'm getting excited. Like Lex, you pointed out how that the Funko Pop boxes are even resembling the packaging. I saw that the other day because it really does. I saw that the other day because Andrea, when Andrea was doing her live stream the other day, unboxing her Queen Amidala she pulled out the cardboard back and was like, yeah, this is kind of neat. I don't know. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I know exactly what that's from. So
yeah,
very excited.
It's from that, right? So
yeah, that was some of the best packaging I've seen in any toy launch to kind of go with the theme of the movie. That was phenomenal. Yep. Phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, that does it for this episode of the Popcast. Patrick, where can people find you when you're not on here?
When I'm not here with my cohorts in crime talking Star Wars, Funko Pop, I'm on my own channel just creating images, doing unboxings, and doing some toy hunt videos. You can find me on Poptography on YouTube and any other social media outlet, Poptography YT. Yeah, just having fun. And then, you know, I can't even think what other. I just got so many things in so many pokers in the fire right now between images and what if Wednesdays. You know, creating some of those. So a lot of fun stuff coming up though, folks. But enough about me. Honestly, when you're not here with us, Lex, where can people find you?
Well, when I'm not here with you two awesome guys or awesome lads, I'm on my own channel, which is Jedi Lex, and kind of just do everything and all things Star Wars. I've got 2 weeks off in between semesters, so I'm going to try to really push out some content and relax and try to, do that, because it's definitely going to be tough when next semester starts, I think. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got going on. But Chris, when you're not here chopping it up with me and Patrick, where can people find you?
Well, when I'm not chopping it up with my 2 best friends here, and the rest of you in the chat, I'm on my own channel, Seriously Star Wars, doing weekly Star Wars reviews and the fan battle every Saturday. Not this upcoming Saturday because I will be at Calgary Expo, and not the following Saturday either because it's May 4th. But after that, we will get back into things and get things rolling again. But thanks everyone in the chat for watching and
yes, thank you so much
and joining in the conversation. And thanks everyone for listening wherever you find your favorite podcast. And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye, guys.